Alright, they are off. The race is already pretty close, I must say. It's pretty intense so far. They're almost in sync with these cutscenes. Movement doesn't screw either of them over.
What's this icky paint-like goo? It's moving!
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
You have to make jokes during the cutscenes. You do.
Excuse me,
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Alright, pretty good movement from both runners going into Flood, and now we have another cutscene. Now, Airstrip, it's like a meme, almost auto-scroller type of level, because you do the same stuff every time, but there is actually one strat that saves like half a second if you do it right, so if either of them go for it, it could make a difference. Is going into first person and spraying the polluted piranha plant from far away instead of to it.
if you press the R button all the way down, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button. Instructions complete. Proceed.
It looks like neither of them will be going for the strat, just doing the more basic airstrip. JJ with a 324 and Yamato with a 325, so JJ is in the lead by a little bit already out of airstrip. Code 2 can make the difference. Despite being so early in the run, Bianco is one of the stages at this level. Stream is using JJ's audio.
Someone has been senselessly defacing.
Sure, I don't think it's delayed audio on Yamato's part.
The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shrine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because of all of our guardians. The shrine sprites have vanished from their gathering spot at the shrine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Objection.
I judge the defendant guilty as charged.
Everyone's favorite.
I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support...
Oh, this cutscene basically just describes the super deep lore of Mario Sunshine.
The only way to
As all of you know,
ensure the return of the
during
Shine
these
sprites
cutscenes,
is
because
to keep the island from becoming
the story, the amazing story of this game at this point.
is likely at work even as we speak.
Now we're gonna get into some gameplay.
Mario are being treated as a
Includes cleaning off a polluted piranha plant and then watching another cutscene.
Resolve this situation.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
Alright, both runners getting that pretty advanced movement to the polluted piranha. Nice first hit. Them will be going out of bounds to save those frames.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Both of them will be going for the quick kill on this Shadow Mario, which if you mess it up, but I'm sure both of them are consistent enough to go for it. Ooh, Yamata gets it. JJ also does, but not as fast as Yamata did. A little bit of time, but I think he's... Oh, Yamata is actually ahead now. Go to the first real level of the game. Movement up until the windmill, and then we got windmill wall kicks, so hopefully neither of them screw those up, which can be pretty costly. Good spider. But still manageable. He almost got the really good, like, hyper windmill wall kicks. That really sucks. If he got those windmill wall kicks at the start, that would have definitely saved time over JJ. Off of the last windmill. But seeing you press B too early. Pretty simple. It's just a more flashier version of the polluted piranha plant. JJ having a so far on Yamata, but anything can happen, obviously. Go 3, you never know. Bianco 3, probably the easiest secret shine in the game, unless you do some more advanced stuff that was found by Fetch around a year ago or so. 1/10 of a second, and it's not worth it at all until you're this level of skill. In a race setting, it is pretty risky. Not going for it. A little trouble with the entry in this level, but not too big of a deal. We'll be doing travel skip, which for the few of you that don't know what travel skip is, he's going to on the plant, and then when he gets the last hit on it, he's going to rush to Bianco and enter it while the cutscene plays that opens up Rico, so that he saves some event cutscenes. Right. Barely gets that. That water slide was a bit sketchy, so I was unsure about that travel skip from JJ. Let's see how Yamata does. It's definitely one of the more developed shines, at least in the early game. There have been many strat updates to this shine in recent years. It hasn't seen any like big changes recently, but the IL for this shine has been very competitive in the past. Some spin. That sucks. That's good. Pretty nice Bianco 4. He just has to grab the shine without falling off. Best red coins in the world, and then just fall off and lose all your time. The first factor of major RNG in the run. Again, I believe there are 716 different patterns for PD, and those are all found by Chocolate. For figuring out how much we suffer with this shine. Flying all over the place, it's the exact same fight. You just spam spray into his mouth a bunch of times and you ground pound. And a bit like JJ is doing while he's starting to fly. Here because they needed a commentator at like the last minute, so I signed up. Good start. That's a good Yamata as well. Over the walls for either. The runner. Good pattern so far. RNG that goes into PD, aside from his patterns, are the tornadoes that he throws at you. Obviously the best RNG is no tornadoes, because he just opens his mouth right away, and you save about 2 seconds, I think. Good pattern on PD. There was no tornadoes, but I could be wrong. Might have been one. $16.34 PD for JJ. That's a pretty solid time. So Yamata's about 11 seconds behind, so not too bad. Going into Gelato 8 for Gelato skip, the lead could change. Much to say really on this polluted piranha fight. The other 4 we did. JJ is going to be entering Gelato. The fabled 2-vol skip, also known as Gelato skip, I guess. Will he be doing backflip GBS? Let's see. That was an interesting setup. I'll just skip from JJ. Oh my god. I've actually never seen someone set up the skip like that, where they'd throw landing cancel and immediately backflip onto the roof. The players did Gelato 8, they can immediately go into Gelato 7 and clear that, because let's get all the Shadow Marios. From JJ. A bit, but good. Be entering Pianta Village now. And Pianta Village is from 1 or 2 shines, maybe. One of the more skill-based areas in the game. There are some RNG, like early cycle in Pianta 5 and the Chain Chomps, but it also has Pianta 6, which is the best shine in the game, so. Good first Chomplet. So far, RNG does seem to be in both of these players' favors. Turns out in Pianta 5. A bit of a bad third chomplet, but not the worst thing in the world. The text box skip, just going on to the mushroom and waiting instead. Facing their toughest opponent yet, the greatest speedrunner of all time, Piantissimo. As this guy is, there's really no explanation. Just look at him go. You can't even see him. And runners do it, but they somehow managed to beat Piantissimo. BMing so hard right now, he's mimicking all of his moves. This is so rude. Piantissimo, shocking turn of events. All the score is over. They will be entering Pianta 3. Can be kind of a scary level if you mess up the damage boost, but once you get it down, and then you dive over to the mushroom. Momentum spin, glitchy wall kick dive. Very nice, Pianta 3. Is very risky because you can get too much speed from the mushroom at sometimes and then bonk and then fall into the lava. Keep your momentum, then it should be fine. Base shine. Not as bad as Pianta 1, I'd say, but it's probably the... have RNG in this game, it's the least impacted one. I think JJ got the second best pattern for the chain chomp. To the left, that would have been the best one. In the same pattern. Alright, now that for JJ, we have to see if he's getting early cycle today. Because early cycle could make or break this race. In. Because Yamata could get it and JJ couldn't. Or neither of them could get it and it would still stay the same. Okay, good. Chain chomp into the bathtub in time, it will catch on fire and run away again. Very sad when it happens, because you have to chase him down and then pull him all the way back. Into Yoshi skip now. And he does get it. Wait and see. Will he get the fabled Jamal cycle? far. Aww. You're just a little bit too late on Jamal, but it's just a little bit faster. That would have been it. Yamata gets it. If Yamata gets it, JJ will still be in the lead, but not by much. Oh, Yamata. JJ better be watching out. Oh! A lot more heated. Shine is over. The runners will be heading into my personal favorite shine in the game, Pianta 6. Minor RNG with like spam sprays and stuff, but other than that, this level is all movement based, and it's the most heavily grinded IL in this game. First get at 218. Looking good so far for JJ. Off of the mushroom. Oh, doesn't get that early unlock. That sucks. Bad. 11, so I still suck. I think Yamata's getting it. And almost had two 212s. Next shine after this is Shadow Mario. Just chase him down and kill him. And then after Shadow Mario, Honey Skip comes around. Races changed leads because of failed Honey Skips in the past. Very nice, Pianta 7. Spraying down the bees! One as well. Unfortunately, no bees for Yamata. Skip goes. It worked for JJ. Yes, it did. So, I think he got it as well. Players getting Honey Skip. Honey Skip, Pinna 1 is still a pretty difficult shine, because getting a fast Mecha Bowser is not as easy as people make it look. A really fast one. You finish him off before the second loop is over. I'm going for task shot. So sad. DM. Could cost him. Yeah, missing DM shot there isn't, but it is required for getting like the perfect Mecha Bowser. Catch up a little more. Ever since Jamal blessed him, he's been a little. Which has the hardest or easiest skip in the game. The hardest skip in the game. If you get it, it's the easiest. Alright, easy skip for JJ. The task and beat the cycle. Like it. Most skip is free. And a 2 from both players. Oh, Yamata. Why did they say? Okay. Or they finished the shine. To pin a 3 now. There are different variations of strats that people do here. The most common, like, top strat is the boat hover, but there is a very faster cycle that some players go for it, like the top level. Go for it. It doesn't look like he's doing it. Going for it though. Looking pretty solid so far. That was a very nice pin at 3 from Yamata. Now the last shine before the fabled 3YG is pin of 4. And you should not sleep on this shine. One cycle is bad. It's with bad one cycles. Be a problem for these two. Very nice from JJ. Doing damage boost strats. Pretty ham on Pinna right now. Cutscene and a half behind JJ. An 8-second difference between the two. It's 3YG, which definitely can determine this race. Been involving the skip. As the stews can go out of bounds, they could soft lock and have to either restart the stage or forfeit the race. Happen. And killing those stews immediately. Yoshi getting papaya, that's good. Unfortunately, Yamata got coconut, which is the worst RNG. Oh, this skips pin a 6. Well, it skips pin a 5, but pin a 6 or the skip, we have to deal with fruit RNG anyway. But I don't think it matters as much in the skip. Hey. Stu died. Now. Stu, backup strat. Very close now. Lead has changed. Over the USA at the moment. Changing the secret as well. Not only do you have to worry about the skip, but also the secret. For the top to the middle, and gets it. Very nice. Safe when grabbing that shine. Difference now. Get early cycle in Pianta 5. I think JJ would still be ahead even with that mistake, but pretty costly. Luckily he knew what to do and backed it up pretty well. Pin a 7 now. I'm Shadow Mario, I know. Rico's, in my opinion, one of the easier stages in the game, but depends on everything you do in it. Believe there is no RNG in Rico. Could be mistaken if there's like some very minor stuff, but pretty much all gameplay and movement based. Shine to start things off because you just go, it's a straight line essentially to the boss fight. And for the box triple jump. My favorite strats. Crane is RNG, but not super heavy like all the other stuff. For blooper fight, one of 2 Kooper blooper fights we do in the run. Don't do the one in Noki because there's a skip, but the lead is still the same amount of time between the players. Incoming. Blooperless. One of the best strats in the game. Yamata gets a high 18 and JJ gets a low 19. Very nice entry from Yamata. Interesting movement to start off the secret. 4. Struggling a bit. It's my guess when I think we might see a lead change here. Broke even with using the blooper, but could be wrong. That's my year. Two seconds over Yamata. It's actually easy to tell because it's in-game time. Hardest shine in the game. Perfect after all, so hopefully, just hope that they both get it. Oh, please, okay. I thought Yamata almost failed there for a second. Hop off the commentary stream if he actually failed. And the frame perfect trick. Now Rico 4 is secret shines because of the amazing Spyro strats that were found by Pyroshade, and I guess Side Williams did some stuff, but who cares? Basically all dives and like jump dives and stuff. It is very clean when you do it right. Might be going for a slower cycle, but could be wrong. He's just doing different movement. Alright, he's still got blue cycle. Very clean. Rico 4 from Yamata. As well. Five is the rematch with Cooper Blooper. Yes, 2 fights in the same area, I know. Unheard of. Different, because you have to pull his nose farther, so the visual cue for Screamless is harder, so unfortunately... Get it. We're both going into the fight. Good fight from both. The off chance that you mess up the fight, it to recover. You have to wait for him to slap his tentacles again and make sure you don't get hit. Like, move all over the place and make sure the goop is clean. Rico 6 is actually the only time we'll see these runners actually ride the bloopers. They could have done it in Rico 2, but it's slower. I think the bronze match for this tournament still hasn't been done yet, but that's because Trey and Samurai Man just want to do it on their own time. Restreamed, which is totally fine. The last race of the tournament that will be restreamed. Commentate it. Yeah. Rico 6. This could a very nice shine to you, or it can kill you. Which, it almost killed Yamata there. It doesn't look like either of them will be dying today. Commentator's curse, don't fail me. Alright, neither of them died. That's good. Seven is probably the easiest shine in the game. Like, if you... Like, all you have to do is walk forward and start spraying. Anybody could do it. Runner to do it. Obviously, it's faster to jump dive, but if you just walk forward, it's about, like, 2 seconds slower, I think. Not even 2 seconds. Very good Rico from both players. Yamata getting a sub 48. Blue coin. This 20 Shines Tournament 2.0. A charge to participate. Returning to Bianco to finish it up, because the reason they don't do Bianco 6 and 7 earlier is because of event cutscenes. And definitely change the lead of this race, depending on the strats these two go for. First block. First block itself, like on its own, has been developed many times. It's a normal spin jump wall kick to a momentum spin, and it's crazy. And go for it. Oh no. Still in the lead, but not by much. Yeah, this is pretty crazy now. Basic strat. They're in sync, I think. I'm pretty sure they're almost in sync. Chat while you're on the block. None of them screw up the last cycle here. Oh my, this is crazy. They are neck and neck now. Just barely missed the shine. Seeing game 1 all over again, people. Bianco 7. There is a quick kill here that's even faster than the normal one. Let's see if they go for it. JJ... for it. Really fast, quick kill there. You dive right in front of Shadow Mario, and then you roll out Spam Spray as soon as he starts moving. And it saves barely any time, so it's not worth it at all. Players are going to chase down Shadow Mario again, and this time for Yoshi, so that they can enter Serena Beach. Serena Beach is definitely a deciding factor. Very early on, we have a boss fight, which is the Manta fight. Then right after that is Serena 2, which is the hardest secret in the game. You can't say otherwise. And then Serena 5, obviously. Everyone knows King Boo. Had a little bit because of Delfino movement, but Yamata could catch up again with this Manta. Not forgiving at all. The secret, you lose like a minute. Especially if it's a long one like Bianco 6 or Serena 2. Guys handle Manta. What different strats for the start. Pretty decent start. Bit getting hit by the lightning. Both of them enter the pink phase at the same time. Invisible goop. Hopefully that doesn't bite him in Serena 6. JJ pulling a little bit ahead, even though they hit the pink phase at the same time. JJ finished it a little bit quicker, but Yamata rising up same speed, so definitely not. Yamata messing up the movement a bit. Seconds behind. Here comes Serena 2. I don't even want to say anything on this shine involving, because this is a scary shine. Up the entry a bit. Yamata's in the lead now. Gosh. We're not even 3 shines in, and Serena's already had 2 lead changes. Freaking out right now. Yamata did some really awkward movement to those bricks. Yamata gets momentum spin, so does JJ. Ahead by 2 seconds. Am I cutting off at the beginning? Try to fix that. The best shine in the game, obviously. He's ahead now. I can't even tell anymore at this point. Giving each other the lead. Every single shine. Serena 4 isn't as bad as Serena 2, but there are some pretty insane butt slide strats in this secret, so go for it. I would not be surprised if they don't, considering how close this is. Messing up a bit on the entry. Both of them messing up on the entry. Am I watching the same footage twice? I feel like I am. The entry in the exact same way. Oh, JJ messing up casino skip. Get into the pipe. Yamata goes for the butt slide. Gets hit. For it. And he gets it as well. In the second block, because that's way too risky. What is Yamata doing? Difference now. We're on the 5. Yamata's in the lead right now, but cycle and JJ gets none, the lead will change. Boo. So get your @KingBoos in the chat. For this race, I swear. Both players in King Boo. Let's see what happens. Alright. What's up? It's an extra. Yamata still got 2 hits left. Alright, so far 1 extra versus 0. JJ's pepper did not want to cooperate. He can't grab the pepper. Bro. For 1 extra for King Boo. I mean, 1 extra for Yamata. Just watching this. One more hit for Yamata. For JJ. Who's... Make this any less intense. One extra cycle total. So he does have the lead right now. Be nice to either of these players, though. Recently, that getting one extra cycle is more likely than getting more than one extra cycle and less than one extra cycle. Okay. The page. It should be desynced. Serena 6 on JP, so neither of them have an advantage over the other. If one of them is on PAL or even English or something, they would have an advantage over the other. JP Serena 6 is a lot more strict because there's invisible goop and you need to clean almost all of the beach. On English, you just have to clean like 80-something% of it. It's a lot more lenient. Both players are like spraying little bits and pieces of the level. 17 for Yamata. JJ getting a 220, saving about 3 seconds over Yamata. Now Serena 7, Shadow Mario. And after this is Noki Bay. Hey, huh? Everyone's favorite. Be as bad as it is if it weren't at the very end of the run. P with nerves is the worst thing. Some people do the save warp route, where you do Bianco, Serena, and Noki before Rico. Blast. A little bit more time save on Yamata. Seconds apart now. Is, in my opinion, one of the hardest shines in the game. That's not a secret shine. So many different cycles you can make, and making the fastest one is incredibly difficult. I'll kick a little bit. Be making first cycle. One from Yamata. His lead a bit over JJ more than he was before. For another bomb, that sucks. Still got Noki 4, and even Noki 5 can determine this race, because it almost gave JJ a win in the first game. He'd traded in Noki 5 about 4 different times in the first game. This is the level where you blooper for the 3rd time, but there's a spring here, so we use that to completely skip the fight, because we don't like fighting bloopers for 3 separate times. struggling a bit. What is he doing? Very solid movement. Time over Yamata there. He's gonna need all the time save he can get after Noki 1. These next couple shines, like anything can happen. Also, Corona Mountain can change the lead. Three is a shine that many people sleep on because it's just that shine where you go into the bottle and collect a bunch of red coins, right? No, the movement in here is hard. Many top runners lose many seconds on this shine, and it's sad when it happens. Shines that you really think shouldn't be that difficult, but it is. Solid Noki 3. JJ. Is the infamous eel. The hardest shine and hardest boss in the entire run. Has their preferences, I guess. Like this shine, just because it's really hard, and doing even better strats is harder. Going for Six Tooth, also known as Touchdown, or whatever you want to call it. When it was first found, I swear. Trying to save the frames with all those spam sprays. Still don't get... ever do that RTA. It's not worth it. Has started for Yamata, and it's about to start for JJ. Six Tooth, almost done. It should be getting it as well. Very nice eel from Yamata. The tooth. And clean it all the way. Each time, but just gotta hope he can get the cutscene skip. Mistake, both players had a really good eel. Have their fabled rematch against the greatest speedrunner of all time, Piantissimo, once again. Actually, technically harder than Pianta 2 because of this tightrope, but... Yamata's even messing it up right now. In Noki 5 changed the lead with these two players before, so... Go easy on us, so he just takes a bonk at the very start. But unfortunately, he does get beaten. clip into the platform. Oh well. Smo has a 106 in any percent for this game, but I'm not sure. Yamata finishing up Noki 5, same for JJ. Noki 6 now, which is... it could really determine this whole race. Noki 6 has changed so many races in this tournament. And I'm pretty sure against Kenny Cola. Yamata going for tightrope entry. I believe JJ is as well. Saves a few seconds over the normal entry, but it's much harder. Because you have to worry about the spinies that... ropes, I guess. I think Yamata's going for green. Yes. And he gets it. No, JJ! Oh, JJ fell down, no. Unless Yamata falls. Unless Yamata screws up really badly in the next two shines, this might be his race. But I'm not gonna say anything just yet. And then Noki 7 at Cathalon. Oh no. I was about to say getting a very solid green cycle, but unfortunately he bonked instead of getting the wall kick. That didn't choke Noki 7, so unless Corona goes really badly, win by more than like a minute or something, which I think it's actually gonna be less than a minute. Wins. Sure. It's incredibly close the whole way. It really sucks when you have a super close race, just get separated like that. Entry in Noki 6 and not the secret. Yamata going for fast Corona. Yeah, fast Corona. Oh my god. I thought he was gonna get hit by the fire. That really scared me. Higher than JJ could have still had a chance. JJ have a chance because Speedboat can crash, Bowser can happen. Lock during the final cutscene, I mean, you never know. Storage. JJ also going for fast Corona. Is he gonna make that? Okay, good. Oh! That position on JJ's boat looks sketchy! Oh no. Very good for JJ. Oh no. Oh, he's still alive! Cool. Yamata's about to finish, but JJ right now. No, no. overshot the dive just a little bit. Very unfortunate. That would have been an amazing save. Does look like our winner of the Sunshine 90% tournament is Yamata0921 with a 1:16.05 for his final race. Very nicely done from Yamata, and also very nice from JJ as well. He did not all of the faults that he had early cycle and him messing up in Pinna. Good race, and I'm glad I could commentate it. Boat again. JJ's done, and see if these guys want an interview. This tournament isn't over yet because we still have the bronze match between Average Stray and Samurai Man, but I believe that won't be restreamed because they just want to do it on their own time.
I think not. Mario! You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my
On.
family vacation?
These runners, they're insane at this game. AJ going clockwise, let's go! Let's see. Clockwise Bowser. Yeah, he just died. I guess that's what happens when you do clockwise, but... Finish it up. Oh, 118, hopefully. Oh my, he's actually doing it. The rocketless finish. Bowser cooperates. Yes! 118.53 with no rocket. To JJ for making it this far and getting second place. It's amazing as first, but yeah, he PB'd in this tournament. I'm reminding you of that. He PB'd in this. Don't ever sleep on JJ. He's coming for that record.
Hey. This, like, this kind of, like, proves that SMS has kind of, like, paid its toll for me. Because it was a very good race overall, but the time losses that I've gotten were stuff I couldn't really control, like the stew disappearing, the pepper randomly flying in a different direction when I threw it at King Boo. But Yamata finished with a 1:16.05, which is insane. I don't remember him making a single mistake.
Yeah, the race the entire way was, like, as soon as Yamata got early cycle, it was one of the closest races we've had since, like, game 1 of your match.
Yeah.
And it was close the entire way because you made a mistake, and then he made a mistake, and then, like, it was just little things that kept adding up, like Bianco 6. He died at the very start, and then he messed up at the very end, and it was, like, in sync going into Serena. It was crazy. it really sucks that you had to fall down on the entry in Noki 6 instead of like the secret or something.
Yeah, I'm kind of like disappointed in that myself, because usually like my end games are what like make me go far in this tournament, and this is probably one of my worst end games, but it's alright.
For trying clockwise Bowser, that made me happy.
Yeah. I just felt like going for it. I really wanted that boatless. I was so close to getting it, and I barely missed my grab
I was on the edge of my seat during that boatless, because I've never seen someone get to the block boatless. I've only seen them get to the platform from the block.
I've done it like once. I thought I was dead when like I was going backwards into it, but I somehow had like a ledge cancel.
I thought you were gonna butt slide into the lava, but again, and I was like freaking out.
Yeah.
Isn't bad at all. I mean, probably for you it is, but like...
Yeah.
In an attorney race, I'd be popping off.
I have to give like a major shout out to the entire Speed Gaming. Like, just like letting all of this happen, not even just for Mario Sunshine, for every single game possible with these tournaments, like providing entertainment and like showing it with this professionalness. I don't know how to pronounce that. I should say that, but yeah.
Also, props to the entire Sunshine community for like getting this tournament started with Speed Gaming, because we had an any% tournament in the past, but it failed so hard and like nobody wanted to do it. Something started with Speed Gaming and it turned out really well, so that it went the way it did.
Oh yes, Libre.
Commentate.
the any% weekly race is 7 p.m. EST every single Friday. So if you play SMS, be there. It's good. It's a great time.
Odyssey came out.
Celeste came out.
Even though this tournament is over, well, technically not. We still have a bronze match, but that's not being restreamed.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's gonna be done. But if you guys still want to watch some Mario, Odyssey Triple Bingo tournament is in its group stage right now, so it's like coming close to bracket time for that tournament. So it's still got a ways to go if you want to watch some more Mario stuff.
Yeah.
Tournaments are always hyped to watch. I really hope we can get a Sunshine Bingo tournament at some point. I love Sunshine Bingo.
Cool. Bring it back. I remember like the team lockout bingos. Those are the days.
JJ on second place. You played out of your mind in this tournament ever since you got that PB. Like, I watched you get that PB in that one tourney race, and happy for you.
I wanted to like keep up my streak because I like the worst time I ever got was like a 1:17:10, and I wanted to get like a 1:16 with it, but then I messed up Noki 6, so I'm like, I'm just gonna like let everyone just watch and just enjoy what SMS can bring. So I showed off like boatless and the rocketless stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that you see in this game, like most of it, because it only happens if you go slow, so.
But I think that's it.
Follow JJ, follow Yamata, they're both insanely good at this game. I think both of them have world record potential for a while now.
I might be taking a little bit of a break from SMS. It's kind of heartbreaking, but I feel I'm kind of burnt out of it, and I want to like spend some time enjoying a bunch of other games. But no one, I shouldn't think that people should leave the SMS community. The SMS directory, people are always. But the people, the SMS directory, like people are always streaming speedruns. It's amazing. Like if you just go in the morning, afternoon, evening, you'll always see at least like 2 people just doing runs, doing attempts, trying to get a PB. I wouldn't be like too not confident in saying that Sunshine is
one of the most widespread communities ever. Like, in the mornings, you got Europeans doing speedruns. Afternoons, you got, like, USA people. Early morning, you got Japanese people. Like, it's all over the place. It's crazy.
But I think that is it for this race, I guess.
JJ, and congrats to Yamata. Unfortunately, we couldn't have him for an interview. It would be really nice. First, follow me, I guess, because...
Follow me for the best commentary I've ever seen or heard. I never saw him. But...
yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.
Alright. Thanks, Speed Gaming, for everything that you've provided. Like, making sure that people stay on task, so people can see what amazing games there are out there. The Zelda randomizers, the Metroid, the, I don't even know, Mega Man, everything. It's just awesome. But yeah, just stay with Speed Gaming, it's awesome. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.